We've been carry camping in Portrush last night. Yesterday was the 12th, was the 13th. This was Remembrance Sunday. So I might get over the cenotaph whenever the British Legions led the race. She was going mad. I was walking last night, 1 o'clock, weren't we, Luna? You were going mad. Run right. She had a brilliant time. There was no country ones out that time. We walked the prom and also we did. She enjoyed it. This is a wee pee bottle out at night time. That's why I done away with the toilet. And I was sucking on this lens here. I don't know if it's successful or not. Like, it works. But I had that bottle underneath the bed before. Then the thing tipped over and it leaked. The whole lot leaked out. I still haven't got the car clean since that time. Brother now telling me now when I left there that he's got one of them wet and dry carpet shampoos. So we'll get it done now. Sometime during the week. In my wee kettle now, get the breakfast going. I've got these wee tubs here now. That's a bit of wine. As I'm improving every time I go. I thought all these food containers, I need different shapes. And then if you reach in the dark, you know what they are, the shapes. Like see that there, I had that already, that's an oval. So if you reach in, you got an oval shape, that's a tea bag, but that stays up there anyway. But look at these wee ones now I've got now, look. Wee round ones. That can do me cornflakes, and that can do her food. So food's going to be us treats. So the wee things you need for a wee snack, and once you're finished, they can stack into each other. But the thing I was looking at there, I was getting wee buns there, and they were in plastic trays and all that. You see when you go to, see like them brown paper bags for my chips and all, packaging is very expensive. And you go to a takeaway, and you get a wee polystyrene tray or whatever, that's about 10-20p. Then plastic containers are only 10p. Dishwasher proof, but they're very flimsy. But if you were stuck, you could throw them in the bin at 10p. You know, you can go and buy sweets in shops and containers even stronger than that people are throwing out. So I thought I'd give them a try. They are flimsy, but for carry camping, ideal. See, even for the caravan, because I weigh my portions out. So if I'm away a couple of days, I'll get a couple of wee portions and put my portions in. Now that's the right amount of dry food for her. Instead of carrying all these separate containers. And say, you rinse them out roughly and stack them into each other. Or if you're stuck somewhere back and beyond, like say you're away for 5 weeks and you have no water, you can throw them in the bin. But I'll wash these ones. I won't wash them today. I'll take them home and wash them. And I'll refill them up. As soon as they're out of the dishwasher and dried, I'll refill them up. And then I can just bring out to the car and they can sit in there. Have a wee portion just sitting there. And then if you're away some night, I've stuff there. Keep me going. Wee kettle. Wee kettle is a success. So it's getting to be a bit better every time. Luna fell off her bed this morning, like, but it doesn't matter what size of bed I give her. She's climbed over to my bed, so she did. So she wants on top of me, like, but she's used to lying halfway down the bed. And you can't lie halfway down the bed in this. Only 20 inches wide, pet. But she can have as wide as she wants, it goes all the way across. Honestly, I'm stuck with this big cushion, that's the only thing. If I had some other way, that's a cushion I had in my old caravan. See if I had some way of even getting 2 single cushions, it would be easy to stack away, you know, instead of that great big enormous thing. It's always best like this thing before you put the kettle on, you see the size of the flame. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Does not sound good. Why did he blew up my face one time? That sounds better. Gas coming out, spark. We have ignition. Turn her down now, turn her down. This wee kettle's only got a wee bottom. There, do it, that'll do it. Luna. She can't wait to get out. She loved Portrush last night, but I'll tell you what, you couldn't bring her down here at 1 o'clock during the day. She was running all over the place. Running all over the place, weren't you, pet? Oh, you're getting excited already. So, another 10 minutes, pet. I'm about 15 minutes. 15 minutes we'll be away. I'm trying to work out what sequence to get ready when I'm getting up in the morning. Because my clothes and all is all piled on top of the chair and all. And you think, well, I like my cornflakes and all. I didn't put the milk in the cornflakes. Oh, that's what I mean, like. I like my cornflakes to be nice and soft and all. And I'm going to get the milk for this cornflakes. When I'm at my house, first thing I do, the alarm goes off in the morning. Luna's usually in my bed an hour before I get up. And then the alarm goes off. I listen to the business news, it's always on about 10 minutes before the 8 o'clock, whatever it is. Get up then, and first thing I do is get the cornflakes in the bowl. Get the cornflakes in the bowl first, get the milk on, and then go back then, go to the toilet and go and get dressed. Or whatever. But fine here in the caravan, that's the last thing done today. Because her bed now takes up this whole space. So she needs to be off her bed. How do we get her off her bed? She needs to get over to mine. But I have my clothes all over there. So it's handy for me to get dressed first. Because when you get dressed, you're clearing the place up. Another thing I think I'm going to do as well. Diesel had the car soaked, mucked. I was way bad last week. I was babysitting Diesel all day last week. Car half right. The cushions were soaked halfway. I lifted the cover off, no, they were soaked halfway through. I was going to put a mattress protector on, but they're still a bit damp. So I thought I'll give them a week or so to dry before I put a mattress protector on. Look, it's very clean. I need to leave. I had the duvet packed up. It takes up too much room in the boot. I need to leave with the duvet in place and put a blanket over the top to protect the duvet. Instead of yesterday, I had the big blue cover on. I had that blue cover on there underneath, and then I put this one for me to lie on there, so if that's not sand and stuff. But instead of redding all this stuff up, I'll start off by putting on this cover before I leave the house. Put on the duvet cover before I leave the house. Throw that blue cover on top. And then at night time, all I'll do is lift up the blue cover and fold it up. Instead of this way here, it's a bit awkward. Because if that cover was damp and all, it's sort of mucking up this, isn't it? So, before I leave the house, I'll take the blue cover off. That stays on all the time to protect my cushions and all. Easy to throw in the washing machine. I don't have to worry about drying them. So, I'll just change that orientation. And that'll be that problem solved. And that saves up room in the boot. That big cushion's a bit of a hassle there now, like, but she needs a space, like. Yeah, that's what we have to do, like. The wee filling cushion there, fit it perfect. She had to fall off it, like. And now she's falling off that big thing, like. You know, we'll get you trained to go on the wee cushion again, will we? She likes to stretch out, so she does. That kettle there should be bored now. The wee whistle. If I waited for the whistle to go, it'd be a sauna. You wouldn't really stick the heat. So I'll call that boiled there now, like. We'll give it another wee second, Are they soft yet? She's boiled now, alright. She's boiled now. I said there'll be a sauna in here. Wouldn't be long about a steam in here, soon make us place a sauna. She loves her lions. Going back to the containers. Do you see, I got these wee square containers there. So I keep my buns. I won't be away any more than 2 days. The car camp is 2 days, like. That's what the battery gives me in chips. So that's enough of buns for 2 days. And there's my biscuits for 2 days. So they're square containers. So I'm picking different containers for different jobs, like. That's the idea. And then for my main stuff I do eat then, I use a lunchbox I use for work. They're at the very back. The rectangle containers. So that's bags of crisps, bananas, stuff like that. That's what I use for my work. So I'm just bringing my lunchbox as though I was going to work. And then like a cup of tea, like I say, wee biscuits. I say that there be for the lunchtime. And that way then, because they only, like, that's only used once a day, that can sit at the bottom there at the front. And then the biscuits I've used a couple of times a day, they'll sit on top. So I'm not rummaging around, wasting time. The like of the cornflakes and all, the spare cornflakes, the spare dog food in these wee round containers can sit in the bottom layer. And the like of the treats and the ones I'm going to use that day can sit on top. So it does make more sense. But the like of these out bags and all, I put the air fryer in that bag there to try that out. The main problem is having the duvet in there. The duvet in there is taking up a lot of space. If the duvet's not there, there's plenty of room for the air fryer, and I still carry my toilet with me in case of emergencies. So if I keep the duvet all here, problem solved. Plenty of storage. It's the 13th of November, 9:27. That's where I car camped last night. But I'll tell you what, I was playing with a couple of pups. I let her out, we read the car up, she was stealing the toys. A nice wee one. They've signs up here, no camping. But all the camping signs is on the grass. If you're on the car park, you don't necessarily see them as such. There's nothing in the car parks and overnight parking. See this car park? It's far steeper than I thought. Some of them, I find the car harder to level than the caravan. Caravan's very easy to level. One wheel and you can get 100% level, like one chuck. But you look at some of them pitches there, like I was going to go in that set. I walked this car, I parked down there last night. It's much steeper that way, and you look, this side's not as bad, but down there it's actually more of a hill that way. You don't mind a hill up and down the ways. Don't have to be lying sideways. Although I took a walk around Ramore Head yesterday. Wide pile of vans and buses camping. You actually steep through it. There's not one level one. How they on sleep on it, I don't know. Like, some folks just want a free spot at night. They don't care where they lie. And but I decided I'll go in that second one there. Now I look at it now. It's actually more of a bank than I thought. But it's going to put on the level blocks on the passenger side to get that side up. And that way then I would leave one space free. Nobody's going to park right beside you, and then that leaves plenty of room to open the door, and I have the view of Portrush. I walked down, now this car park was all empty. Down there was about maybe 20 cars altogether. This half was all empty. I walked back towards my car, one car passed me. Where did he pull in? Right there. Well, like, when he pulled in there, I couldn't park either side of him. You had to leave a gap because it's empty. And then that would left me far too steep. So I pulled up on here with the intentions of freewheeling down into that once he moved. So I parked the car in there. So she's not dead straight. Parked the car in there. Took her a wee walk around Portrush. Came back. I got fed up waiting. And then I set up camp there then, like. Cup of tea's on. Luna's just been fed. Look at the view. Look at the view. Aye, that's how you carry camping, eh? We've had a good walk this morning. Luna's had actually a good sleep. I've edited the wee video. I don't normally edit videos, but I've cut the 45-minute video down to 2 minutes. Look, that's it ready already. The only problem with taking 45 minutes videos down to 2 minutes, it takes an hour to do it. You had a good sleep, haven't you? There's our wee lunchbox now, you see. So all I have to do now for our wee lunchbox. Hang on, that's your wee lunchbox. I'll take out the 2 big treats at the bottom. And for after. I have to lift them out. I could put them under a bowl, but I'm going to see what it's like. See through this wee tub here. Do I do the wee tub? Like a wee takeaway, pet. It's like a wee takeaway. Look at all the styles of her. Look. I'm all reaching here now for my wee lunchbox. Oh, there's my lunchbox there, Luna. Oh, there's my lunchbox. Oh, Tito. You don't get Tito down the poison glen. I'll get the kettle on now. I'll get the wee kettle on. Can you multitask? Oh, see there, Mary? Every time you put that stove down, you have to straighten that wee thing up there. Get a nice size. I'll get the kettle on. By the time that boils up, I won't hardly have a step by the time that boils up. A wee cup of tea and all's already over there, wee cups over there. See this carrot capping? Dead on, isn't it? What have you got in your eye, pet? What have you got in your eye? There we go. What a view.